Have you ever woken up from a dream that felt so vivid, so intense, it stayed with you all day, almost like a message? What if I told you that there's one specific dream that people around the world report seeing just before a major shift happens in their lives? It's not just coincidence or imagination. This dream is believed to be a signal from your subconscious, a warning or even a guide preparing you for the changes ahead. Whether it's a career move, a relationship transformation, or a profound personal breakthrough, this dream seems to arrive like a quiet whisper from your inner self, urging you to pay attention. Many dismiss their dreams as mere reflections of daily stress or random thoughts. But this particular dream carries a deeper significance, one that taps into our primal instincts and emotions. Psychologists suggest that dreams serve as a rehearsal, space where our minds process fears, hopes, and uncertainties about what's to come. Meanwhile, spiritual traditions see these dreams as sacred signs or messages from the universe, pointing you toward growth and evolution. In this video, we'll uncover what this dream looks like, the powerful symbols it contains, and why it appears right before life-changing moments. We'll explore the science behind why your brain conjures these images and emotions, and how ancient cultures interpreted them as messages of transformation. If you've had a dream that unsettled you, inspired you, or left you wondering about its meaning, this video will help you understand why it's more important than you might think. Stay with me because by the end, you'll be able to recognize this dream and use its message to navigate the biggest transitions of your life with clarity and confidence. So, what exactly is this dream, and why does it show up when everything around you seems ready to change? Let's dive in. The first thing to understand about this life-shifting dream is what it actually looks like. While no two dreams are exactly alike, there are common themes and symbols that tend to show up, creating a recognizable pattern. Most often, people describe feeling as if they're standing at a crossroads, sometimes literally, like a fork in the road, a door opening, or a bridge appearing. These images aren't random. They represent decisions and pathways, the choices that lie ahead in waking life. You might also find yourself experiencing sensations of falling, flying, or being suspended in mid-air, which can feel both thrilling and terrifying at the same time. The emotions in the dream are intense, often a mix of anticipation, anxiety, hope, and sometimes fear. This dream might include vivid colors, sharp sounds, or even the presence of symbolic animals or figures that seem to guide or warn you. While the details can be wildly different, some see bright lights, others find themselves in dark tunnels, the core message stays the same. Change is coming, and you're being called to step into a new phase. One striking feature of this dream is its clarity and the lasting impression it leaves. Unlike ordinary dreams that fade quickly after waking, this one tends to linger in your mind, replaying in fragments throughout the day or even weeks later. Many people report waking up with a sense of urgency or a deep emotional response. Sometimes it's excitement, other times a haunting unease. It's as if your subconscious is shaking you awake, nudging you to pay attention. This dream is different from nightmares or stress-induced dreams because it feels purposeful. It's less about fear and more about preparation, getting your mind and heart ready for what's about to happen. Recognizing these common elements in your dreams is the first step to understanding the powerful message they carry, helping you tune in to what your inner self is trying to communicate before the big shift takes place. Timing is everything when it comes to this dream that signals a major life shift. Unlike ordinary dreams that come and go without much significance, this one tends to appear at very specific moments, right before big changes are about to unfold. It's as if your subconscious mind has an internal radar, sensing the energy of transformation bubbling beneath the surface, and it sends you this dream as an early warning system. Many people report experiencing it days, weeks, or even months before a significant event, whether it's a career breakthrough, a deepening or ending of a relationship, a move to a new place, or a personal revelation that alters their outlook. This timing isn't random. Psychologists explain that our brains use dreams as a way to process upcoming stressors or life transitions. When your waking life is on the brink of change, Your mind begins to prepare you emotionally by creating vivid dream scenarios that simulate these shifts. This process helps you mentally rehearse new roles or challenges, easing anxiety and building resilience. Spiritually, this dream is seen as a signal that your soul is aligning with a new path or purpose. Many cultures believe that before a big transition, you receive a message, sometimes in the form of a dream, that prepares you to let go of the old and embrace the new. This dream often appears when you're stuck between old habits and new possibilities, acting like a bridge connecting what was with what will be. Recognizing the timing of this dream is crucial. If you notice it showing up repeatedly during periods of uncertainty or change, it's a sign that your subconscious is urging you to pay attention and get ready. This awareness can give you the edge you need to face upcoming shifts with confidence, rather than fear. Understanding that this dream comes at just the right moment helps you see it not as a random image, but as a meaningful part of your journey toward growth and transformation. The symbolism packed into this dream is what makes it truly powerful and deeply meaningful. Every detail, every image, and every feeling carries a hidden message meant to prepare you for the change ahead. Common symbols like doors, bridges, water, or even flying and falling aren't just random. They're metaphors for the internal shifts you're about to experience. For instance, a door opening in your dream often represents new opportunities or the crossing from one phase of life into another. It might feel inviting or intimidating, signaling your readiness or fears about what lies beyond. Bridges are another recurring symbol representing connection, transition, or the journey from where you are now to where you want to be. When water appears in your dream, whether calm or stormy, it usually points to emotional states, fluidity, cleansing, or turbulence, reminding you that your feelings are playing a big role in this shift. Flying in a dream symbolizes freedom and release, but can also indicate your desire to rise above challenges. Falling, on the other hand, often reflects anxiety about losing control or fear of failure, but it can also mean letting go of what no longer serves you. The colors, sounds, and even the presence of certain animals or people in the dream add layers of meaning, each tailored to your personal story. These symbols work together like a language your subconscious uses to communicate complex emotions and truths you might not yet be ready to face fully in waking life. By paying close attention to these signs, you start to decode what your inner self is trying to tell you. It's important to remember that the dream's imagery isn't always literal but symbolic, inviting you to look beneath the surface. Understanding this symbolism offers a map for navigating your upcoming transformation, helping you to recognize the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. This dream isn't just a premonition. It's a coded message that, when understood, can empower you to step confidently into the next chapter of your life. The psychological explanation behind this dream reveals why it feels so intense and meaningful right before a major life change. Our brains are incredible processing machines, constantly working to make sense of our experiences, emotions, and uncertainties, even while we sleep. When you're approaching a significant transition, whether it's a new job, a relationship, turning point, or a personal transformation, your mind starts to anticipate the challenges and possibilities ahead. This dream acts as a rehearsal, giving your brain a safe space to work through fears, hopes, and conflicting feelings that you might not fully recognize when you're awake. Neuroscience research shows that dreaming plays a crucial role in emotional regulation and problem solving. During REM sleep, the brain processes intense emotions and consolidates memories, allowing you to digest complex experiences. When faced with change, your mind uses dream scenarios to prepare you emotionally, helping reduce anxiety by visualizing potential outcomes and rehearsing responses. This is why the dream often feels so vivid and charged. It's your brain's way of priming you for what's next. The feelings of excitement, fear, or uncertainty in the dream mirror your waking emotional state, but in a concentrated form. This dream also highlights your subconscious working through resistance to change. Humans naturally resist the unknown, and your brain uses these dream images to confront and gradually reduce that resistance. By experiencing these symbolic scenarios, you gain mental and emotional flexibility that makes adapting easier when real-life shifts occur. So, the dream isn't just a random image, it's a critical part of your psychological toolkit for managing transformation. Understanding this connection can help you see your dreams not as confusing or frightening, but as helpful guides. They're your mind's way of giving you a heads up and emotional rehearsal to handle change with more grace and confidence. In this light, the dream becomes less about mystery and more about a practical biological process designed to support your growth. Beyond psychology, this dream holds powerful spiritual and cultural significance that has been recognized for centuries across different traditions. Many ancient cultures viewed dreams as messages from the divine, a way for the universe or higher powers to communicate directly with us. This particular dream, one that signals an impending life shift, is often seen as a sacred sign, a cosmic nudge urging you to prepare for transformation. In some spiritual beliefs, it's thought to be a visitation from your higher self or spirit guides, helping you align with your true path. These dreams serve as gentle warnings or encouragements, reminding you that the change ahead is necessary for your growth and evolution. They invite you to embrace the unknown rather than fear it. Across cultures, similar dreams have been recorded as preludes to significant life events. Indigenous tribes, for example, often interpreted dreams as prophecy, using them to guide decisions about marriage, migration, or healing. In Eastern philosophies, dreams are seen as reflections of karmic cycles and opportunities to release old patterns. This dream, in particular, is believed to hold the energy of rebirth and renewal. The imagery of crossing thresholds, flying, or falling is interpreted as shedding an old identity and stepping into a new one. Recognizing this dream as a spiritual message helps you view it as more than just a mental phenomenon. It's a bridge between the physical and the metaphysical. It invites you to listen to your intuition, meditate on the symbols, and open yourself to the lessons the universe is sending. This perspective encourages trust in the process of change, even when it feels uncertain or challenging. By honoring the spiritual dimension of this dream, you tap into a deeper sense of purpose and connection, empowering you to navigate your transformation with faith and courage. It reminds you that you are not alone. Forces beyond your understanding are guiding you toward your next chapter. When you experience this dream signaling a major life shift, how you respond can make all the difference in turning uncertainty into opportunity. First, it's important to take the dream seriously, not as something to fear or ignore, but as a valuable message from your inner self. One of the most effective ways to respond is to start by journaling. Write down every detail. You remember the emotions you felt and any symbols or scenes that stood out. This practice helps you capture the dream's meaning and begins the process of decoding its message. Next, use the dream as a tool for self-reflection. Ask yourself what areas of your life feel unsettled or ripe for change. Are there decisions you've been avoiding? Emotions you've been suppressing? This dream is your subconscious inviting you to confront these realities. Instead of resisting the inevitable, start mentally preparing yourself for transformation. This might mean setting small goals, seeking support from friends or mentors, or simply practicing mindfulness to stay grounded amidst change. It's natural to feel anxiety or fear about the unknown, but embracing the dream's message can shift your mindset from dread to empowerment. Remember, this dream is less about predicting a fixed outcome and more about opening your awareness to possibilities. Trust your intuition and pay attention to signs in your waking life that align with the dream's themes. Whether it's a sudden opportunity, an unexpected challenge, or a new insight, these moments are clues to the path ahead. Finally, cultivate patience and compassion for yourself. Change is rarely smooth or immediate, and this dream is a reminder that growth is a process. By responding thoughtfully and proactively, you transform the dream from a mysterious warning into a guide that supports your evolution. Listening to and acting on this dream's message allows you to move forward with clarity and courage, ready to embrace the new chapter waiting just beyond the horizon. One of the most fascinating aspects of this dream, signaling a major life shift, is how it often repeats or evolves over time, creating a narrative that guides you step by step through your transformation. Unlike typical dreams that fade quickly or seem disconnected, this dream has a persistent quality. It may start subtly, with a single image or feeling, and then grow in complexity and intensity as the anticipated change draws nearer. You might find yourself dreaming the same scenes or symbols repeatedly, each time with slight variations that add new layers of meaning. This repetition is not a glitch in your subconscious, but a deliberate mechanism to keep your attention focused on what matters most. Psychologists call this phenomenon dream incubation, where the mind continuously processes unresolved issues or emerging opportunities until you are ready to face them consciously. Spiritually, these recurring dreams are seen as messages from your higher self or spiritual guides, gently nudging you toward awareness and action. They serve as a steady beacon during times when uncertainty could easily overwhelm you. Another intriguing feature is that these dreams often evolve as your inner state shifts. As you begin to accept or prepare for change, the dream's tone might become less fearful and more hopeful or empowering. Scenes that once felt dark or confusing might open into landscapes of light, or you might notice yourself moving more confidently through the dream's challenges. This evolution mirrors your personal growth and signals that you're integrating the dream's lessons. Paying attention to how these dreams change can provide valuable insight into your emotional and spiritual progress. Rather than fearing the repetition, see it as a form of dialogue with your subconscious, a conversation designed to equip you with the strength and clarity needed for the journey ahead. Recognizing and honoring this evolving dream pattern gives you a unique advantage, allowing you to anticipate shifts, make mindful choices, and step fully into the next phase of your life with readiness and resilience. Understanding this powerful dream and its role in signaling major life shifts can transform how you navigate change altogether. It's not just a random flicker of your subconscious, but a profound message from within, designed to prepare, guide, and sometimes even challenge you as you stand on the threshold of transformation. Recognizing the symbols, timing, and emotions woven into this dream allows you to tap into a deeper awareness of what's unfolding in your life. Instead of feeling blindsided or overwhelmed by change, you can approach it with insight and intention. This dream is a reminder that change is not just external, it's deeply personal and often rooted in our emotional and spiritual growth. It invites you to embrace the uncertainty and see it as an opportunity for rebirth rather than a loss or setback. The recurring nature of the dream, its evolving narrative, and the rich symbolism all work together as a roadmap, helping you process the unknown and find your footing before the shift fully takes place. By paying attention to this dream, journaling your experiences, reflecting on your emotions, and staying open to its messages, you engage in a powerful dialogue with your inner self. This practice cultivates resilience, clarity, and confidence, enabling you to face whatever lies ahead with courage. Remember, these dreams are not just warnings or omens, they are gifts, revealing the profound capacity you have to adapt, grow, and transform. So, the next time you wake up from this dream, don't dismiss it. Instead, lean into its message, honor its guidance, and prepare yourself for the new chapter waiting just beyond the horizon. Change is coming, but with this dream as your companion, you're more than ready to meet it head on.